something happened today during my inspection of the hive today. So I have pots. And for those that don't know what that is, essentially it impacts the circulation of your blood, and you have a tendency to have your blood pool in lower extremities. I've had to deal with this for quite a while, but most of the times when I experience it, it's from sitting to standing. Typically, my symptoms include my legs will start kind of giving a little bit of a quivery sensation. My vision might get a little spotty, kind of almost tunnel vision slash fading in and out. Sounds a bit scarier than it is, and I'm sure the first time that it happened, it was a bit more scarier than I expected. But the thing with mine is that I know when it's coming. I have some indications that help me get in a good position so that I don't end up falling down. I don't end up blacking out, losing consciousness. So today, we're not even at full summer, and I'm inspecting the second hive, and it's about 10 minutes into the inspection because the first inspection took about longer than I wanted to, probably 20, almost 30 minutes. I didn't realize it was that long. And then my legs start getting quivery. And at one point you'll hear in the video that I say that the heat's getting to me. Mind you, not even 81 degrees today. And my inspection took place at about 11:30, 11:45. I would have wanted to go earlier, but unfortunately had other things planned for the morning. But essentially, at that point, I start trying to move further along with my inspection a little bit faster, because I know that I have finite time before I'm going to have to call it quits. Unfortunately, it gets a little bit faster than I expect. Plus, I have bees, and I don't want to just leave them wandering around and then suit back up and come back out. So the main reason why I'm trying to warn you is that while it's not crazy, I guess, in the video, I do want to leave a piece of that in the video because I think that it's important and it's not something that's talked about a whole lot, as I'm sure there's plenty of other beekeepers or aspiring beekeepers that may also have the same diagnosis that I do. So at some point in the video, you'll see me go down, and it's not like I fall down. My method of resolving the issue is typically sitting back down, but given that I was in the backyard, I went down to my knees, and that helped me get my blood pressure back up, my heart rate down, and so that I could go ahead and finish wrapping up the inspection. So this is just me, full transparency, giving a little bit of heads up of essentially what happened today. What I will say is I've already gone ahead and taken some proactive approaches moving forward. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a heads up and kind of an explanation as to why and or what happened in the video. Okay, so what's on the agenda today? Good question. So we put on some honey supers last week. I don't know if that was the right call or not, but we're going to essentially find out. Beekeeping, I think, in the first year is pretty much trial and error. So I want to check to see how they're doing on drawing out that frame or the frames. And then I want to take a look and see whether or not I want to continue feeding them. I know there's some conflicting information about whether or not to keep feeding them once you put on a honey super. My goal right now isn't to actually collect honey. I mean, would it be nice? Great, sure. But my biggest concern is making sure that they draw the foundation out, because foundation is what they need for everything, essentially. So I'll basically make the call on whether or not I go ahead and feed them again. I may honestly just go ahead and start feeding them, but not refilling them. So I normally feed them 2 quarts at a time, and maybe this go around I just feed them 2 quarts and I don't give them another 2 quarts, which would give them a gallon for the week. So we'll essentially see. I'm not really sure, but again, like I said, it's trial and error, and we'll see how it goes. So come along. So okay.
do. Yeah, so we've got a neighbor's dog. Okay, they've been busy. Let's see what we got going on here. Oops. Okay, nothing really being drawn on this outer frame. Not much. Okay. Set that down. They're up here though, so that's good. Not a whole lot over here. So, got some comb here. So the thing with the honey super is that you can at least switch things around once you've got some comb being drawn. So they're doing a really good job here. I don't see any eggs, so the queen hasn't gotten up here just yet. I'll put this one right here real quick. Ladies. They're storing. I just can't tell yet if that is being stored sugar water or nectar. So that's kind of the issue we encounter when we are feeding them. Okay, so this is the one that I said that it's not drawn yet. And I have to be careful about the queen. Yep, she's laid eggs in here. So the queen could be in here. There's some stores there. So there's some concerns there, because then if the queen is laying eggs in here, which there's eggs here, I don't want to necessarily mess them up. There's no eggs here. And there's no eggs here, but there is some drawn comb and kind of looks like some nectar. So again, this one's my concern. Look at all of them down there. I'm not trying to annoy you. Okay, there's a little bit of nectar. A little bit of nectar. So they're drawing this. They're drawing this out. Okay. They've drawn this out. It looks like I kind of made an issue with setting the frame in here. are a couple of eggs over here, so again, the queen could be up here, but I'm not seeing her yet. So there's some eggs in here too. Okay. So this one didn't have eggs, but this one did. And again, I'm not seeing the queen, so we will, I'll double check. They're drawing out comb here. Oh, yep, they're working on here. Very good job, ladies. I'm tempted not to feed them. And they're kind of working on this one. So we've got a couple. I haven't seen the queen yet. So what I'd like to do is move these guys. Okay. I'm going to check the bottom. And I think I might actually put on a queen excluder. Before I do that, let's check over here with all the ladies. Okay. I'm gonna let them all know that I'm coming in here. So I'll go down. Okay. Check the beetle trap. Yep, we've got 2 beetles. So it's been good so far. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, so they still haven't drawn out on this one, which is kind of concerning. Okay. There's no queen on here. We're going to set this to the side. Okay. I'd like to find the queen so that I'm confident that she's in here, which she is, but I want to be able to, I think I'm going to put this queen excluder on there. So they're working on drawing this one out. And this one. Oops. Oh look, they're festooning down there. But they're still building. Okay, what do we got on this spring? So we've got potentially nectar. This is mainly all nectar or sugar water. I see a drone, so that's fun. Don't see a queen. Okay, they're drawing this out. No queen. I'm gonna actually rotate this one to get them to help drawing out. So we've got nectar right here. Okay, so we've got some capped brood. Hard to say for sure what else I'm seeing. Drone brood right there. Capped brood. Okay. Lots of capped brood. We got some larvae. Nice. Okay. Where are you, queen, though? Got some capped honey. Okay, she's doing a great job laying. She's just not here yet. Let's see if we can find her. Okay, careful, careful. Okay, so we've got some capped brood. We've got some capped honey. I'm not really seeing the nectar. Now, queen, where are you, ma'am? Got some nectar and or sugar water. Oh, okay, this is heavy. This is heavy. Okay, so we've got some pollen in these cells over there. More nectar. Not a ton of pollen, but where are you, queen? Look at them, they're transferring nectar right there. Okay, I haven't seen the queen yet. One sec. Okay. Got some pollen, capped honey. Some honey, larva, okay, where are you, lady? Oh, this is heavy, okay. Lots of drone brood. Larva, we have larva. Where are you, queen? I'd like to find you. Got some nectar backfill. Okay. Okay, capped brood. Some pollen. Some drone brood. Drawing more. Okay. Larva. Practice cup. Larva. Okay, so these are younger, so I'm wondering if she's around here. We've got some people with some pollen. It's great to see. I am going to stroke Okay, we got eggs over here. So we got a drone. Okay, where are you, queen? The queen. Okay, we got another frame or two to maybe find her on. Okay, queen, where are you? Another drone, some pollen. There's some pollen. I'm drawing a sound as well. Okay, I'm not actually sure where my queen is. She's not there. Here. Got some less drawn. That's drawn. Drawn, no eggs. No eggs. Looks like some eggs. Okay, looks like they're putting some pollen in that one. Okay. No queen. pollen. It's being drawn. That's being drawn. No, you're not a queen. You're a newer kid. Okay. They're drawing that one. They're starting to draw this one. No queen. They're starting this one too. No queen. And no queen. So I'm not seeing the queen up here. She did lay up here, but maybe she's gone back down, which does tend to happen. Nothing too crazy over here. Here. Okay. No beetles here. So that's kind of cool. Let's alert them of our arrival. They're drawing more comb over here and over here. Good job. Oops. Sorry, ladies. He's doing such a good job. Okay, they're drawing this out. There's a lot of nectar, so I don't expect to see her. Okay, so we got some capped honey or sugar water. We have some larvae. We have some eggs. A little bit of pollen. I'm just gonna open a couple frames. I didn't see her in the honey super, so I'm going to not annoy the crap out of her. A lot of capped brood. Some larvae. What are you? Oops. Looks like they have to sell. Okay. Cat brood, very nice larva. This is a really good frame of cat brood. Some pollen. Oh, there's a queen. Very nice. Okay, then I feel good. Okay, things are going well. Let's close her back up. Go ahead and do the same thing. We'll do a queen exluder. Okay, I'm getting overheated.